Hi, thanks for tuning in. It's Vanessa. Just wanting to share some tips, tools, techniques. I start getting anxious because I don't have the answers to what's going to happen in the future. How should I best protect and prepare for and keep my children safe, right? So I start getting anxiety, like my heart, it doesn't like start necessarily beating faster, or maybe it is. And but what I notice is it's like that tightening of the chest. And it's just like, I can, like, I'm not like I can't breathe, but it's like I'm having a harder time breathing, or I have to try a little bit harder to breathe normally. And then I recognize, okay, we're feeling anxious, Vanessa. Okay, it's okay, it's okay. So I have to like tell myself that I'm feeling anxious and that's what's going on in my body, and tell myself that it's okay. So when you hear people saying, name it, simply it's just, okay, I am feeling anxious. I am feeling scared. I am feeling nervous. I am feeling overwhelmed, right? That's just naming it. That's what people, when they say I name it, they're just naming it, right? It's like it's a mindfulness practice. Being mindful. What does it mean to be mindful? And so that's what I do though. I name it and tell myself things to calm myself down. So other mindfulness techniques, one is to like ground yourself. So one thing that I used to do, and I don't do it very much now, I used to have a rock all the time. I used to work with this elder named Jerry Wood, and he has passed on. And he taught us about how the rocks, the grandfather rocks, help ground us. So being grounded is being like, okay, I am feeling anxious. You're naming it. And you just kind of start, when you ground yourself, you just kind of start thinking, okay, now what can I do? Right? So there's a process to it after you ground yourself and after you name it. So it's not, the grounding technique helps you to not have all these thoughts scattered and making you go everywhere, getting you overwhelmed, getting you even more anxious than that. You can also you can do some meditation. So meditation, there's all kinds of meditations, not like all kinds, but there are different kinds of meditations. There are simple breathing techniques, which is a practice of mindfulness. So it's just breathing in and out, and just like, what I do is I imagine like white light when I'm breathing in white light, and I imagine the white light going down my throat and down my chest and down into my lung areas, and it's filling up and expanding. So the brighter it's getting when I'm inhaling. And then I'm exhaling like dark, whether gray, black, right? And it's coming out. And so I'm inhaling good, exhaling, negative or bad. That's one thing that I do when I need to, when I feel like, I'm just so overwhelmed or, just not grounded, right? So you just breathe, just take nice, slow, deep breaths in, just right. And then it's going out. And you just take these deep breaths, and you're just focusing on the light that you're breathing in, and watching like the light get bigger around your lungs and your chest. And you're just focusing on breathing that out. And when thoughts come in, that's fine. If you start breathing and then you start focusing about what you're trying to overcome, like whatever anxious thoughts or fearful thoughts or sad thoughts or angry thoughts, whatever you're feeling, right? And those come in, and when you're breathing and you think of it, then just, yes, I'm angry. And then just go back to thinking about the white light or the energy, whatever you're imagining, breathing in, and then exhaling. Another technique is the 5 senses. So when you're starting to feel anxious, you can do this, the 5 things that you see, 4 things that you feel, 3 things that you hear, and two of the ones is something you taste or smell. Another technique is, so let's say you're walking and you just want to be mindful, and hope, like if you're walking with others, you can't really be mindful. But if you're walking by yourself, when you're walking, you're just thinking about whatever in your body, right? So once again, when thoughts come in, name it, like acknowledge it, that you're thinking of, I don't know, your ex-partner, the health of your child, whatever it is. And so you want to bring yourself back. So yes, be like, acknowledge that you're thinking of that. But then you can just go back to how it feels to be walking. Are there rocks on the sidewalk that you're stepping on? Does it hurt to walk? Any part of your body, your knees, your legs, your thighs, are you sore from running the day before and exercising? Are your muscles sore? And just kind of like think about that. Like, oh yes, my right is sore right now. And then you're stepping again. And yeah, my left calf is sore, just you're thinking about your body, the different body parts and what you're feeling in them. How does it feel to have the wind blowing on your face? How does it feel to have the sun, shining on the front of your face or the back of your neck, or, just all these different things, and just being mindful of what's going on right here and now. Not like that's it, but that's just like one technique. You don't have to justify it. You don't have to be hard on yourself. You don't have to start blaming or feel guilty or any of that. It's just, I'm feeling angry, right? I'm feeling sad. I'm feeling hurt. Right? Like you're just naming it. I'm feeling nervous, that's it. And then it just helps you and know what you're feeling. You can journal. You can, how do you say that? Like a video blog, like this kind of deal. However you want to document it, but you can document different things of what you're feeling and going through, and that may help. Journaling can help. One thing, one of my friends showed me how to, I think it's called free writing, and I love it. You have to try it if you haven't tried it already, just to see if it's for you. So my friend, she handwrites and writes and just keeps going, and it's like basically not letting the pen leave the paper. And then when I'm doing it through typing, I just go hard. And like I said, a lot of it is just a lot of jibber jabber, but then I start getting down to the deep stuff. There's a lot of expressive writing. So there's topics that are actually posed, and then you write about it, and you just go hard writing and figure out whatever, there's different kinds of writing techniques, but these are just little techniques that I do and just wanted to share them. Oh, yes.